Hi students, welcome again. As you know, I was teaching about present perfect tense. I taught you positive sentences and I gave you some vital information where you have to use present perfect tense. One thing you have to keep in your mind that with present perfect tense you cannot use past denoting time. This is very important information. And these type of problems will definitely occur in your examination. Okay, now we have to discuss about negative sentences of present perfect tense. As you know, I was teaching present perfect tense. In present perfect tense, we use auxiliary has or have. With singular we need has, and with plural we use have. So once again, has, have. With singular you need has, and with plural you need have. And after that you need the third form of the verb. Third form of the verb, that is called past participle. You have to understand the difference. Past participle is called the third form of the verb, and on the other hand, present participle is called first form plus ing form. This is the difference. Has or have, and after that you need past participle, that is called third form. Okay, we have to take some examples of negative sentences. In negative sentences, we need, first of all, we need subject. I am going to describe negative sentences. In negative sentences, first of all, you need subject. And after that you need has or have, and after that third form, that is called past participle, and after that object and others. In others you find MPT, which I taught you in the last video. What is MPT? M means manner, P means place, and T means time. Always remember the sequence MPT, manner, place, and time. First of all, we have to use subject, and after that we have to use has or have, and after that we need third form of the verb, that is called past participle, object, and others. Okay, let's take some example of negative sentences. For example, one of the students. One of the students, this is your subject. One of the students. But your subject is very baffling here. It seems the subject is plural, but in fact it is singular, because it is talking about one of the students. One of the students, it means to say, I am talking about only one student, not lots of students. So your subject is singular. We have to use has, not have. One of the students, and mostly students tend to use have. Suppose that if you find in your examination have, that is wrong, because your main subject is one and it is talking about only one student. One of the student has, we have to use has, not have, that is wrong. One of the student has not, and after that has not found the chair to sit on. Suppose that this is your example. One of the students has not found the chair to sit in. You may use sit in or sit on, both are right. Either you may use sit in or you may use sit on. Both prepositions are correct here, no problem. Now this is negative sentence. What does it mean? One of the students. I am talking about only one student. That's why I have used here has not have. One of the students has not found the chair to sit in, or you may say sit on. Both are right. Sit in or sit on. Okay, this is our negative sentence. One more example. My father has not. My father has not sent me nothing. Suppose that I just want to remind you something. My father has sent me nothing from Delhi. This is your next example. But the problem is very old. I taught you many times. I told you many times. In any sentence you cannot use double negative. Here I used here double negatives. My father has not sent me nothing. Nothing is wrong, because in negative sentence you have to use only one negative, not more than one. So the correct expression will be here. Nothing will be changed into anything. And with positive sentence you have to use some, and with negative you have to use any. These are your negative sentences. Let's take one more example. One more sentence I would like to give you. Here is one more example. The students of our college. The students of our college. This is your subject. Subject is very big. The students of our college. But the main subject is here the students, because I am talking about students. The students of our college. Students belong to our college, but the main subject is students, and this subject will decide the verb whether it should be singular or it should be plural. As you see, students is plural, so we have to use have. The students of our college have not played any match. This year. This is your example. What does it mean? The students of our college have not played any match this year. That's right. These are your negative sentences. And in present perfect tense, just I am telling you once again, in present perfect tense you cannot use any words that refer to past time. This year is referring to the present time, it is not referring to the past time. Okay. Now we have to discuss about interrogative sentences. In interrogative sentences we have to take, first of all we have to take yes or no type interrogative. In yes or no type, first of all we have to use auxiliary. In present perfect tense we have two auxiliaries. First of all we have to take has or have, with singular has and with plural have, and after that we have to use subject, and after that if you find not, if you find never, we have to use them just after subject. First of all, we have to use has or have, and after that subject, and after that not or never. And here third form of the verb, this is called past participle, and object, after that others, at last interrogation mark. Okay, I will give you some example. Has one of the girls, right? Has one of the girls. Again, just same pattern which I gave you earlier. Has one of the girls. Has one of the girls. This is your subject. It seems your subject is plural, but in fact I am talking about only one girl. That's why I used here has, not have. Has one of the girls gone to meet the principal? This is your example. Has one of the girls gone to meet the principal? What is to meet? To meet, it is called infinitive. It is called infinitive. These things will help you in your parts of speech, and it will enhance your knowledge, right? You have to know what type of parts of speech are being used in a sentence. Has one of the girls gone to meet the principal? One more sentence. This is the first example, and second example is have the police. Police, it is your plural subject, because police, it is a collective noun. In modern time, lots of students tend to use singular verb with police, but according to me, you always use plural. Have the police arrested? Have the police arrested the culprit? Red-handed. This is your example. Have the police arrested the culprit red-handed, right? Police, it is a collective noun, so it is plural. We have to use auxiliary have, not has. Some students like to use singular. They may use, but according to my opinion, in my opinion, you always use plural verb. Have the police arrested the culprit red-handed, right? Red-handed. Red-handed, this is adverb, red-handed, range haathon. And third one, have you never met? Have you never met your friends here? This is the third example. Have you never met your friends here? I hope these things will be clear in your mind, and these are right. Suppose that I gave you some little bit information about infinitive, so keep it in your mind. And with police, we need auxiliary have, not has, because police, it is a collective noun and it is plural. And you see, you, it is your subject and it is pronoun, and you, it is plural, so I use have. Have you never met your friends here? And you have to follow MPT very strictly. Here you can see there is only one word, that is place, MPT, and these MPT are used just after object. Object is here your friends, and after that you have to apply MPT if you find any. Okay, we have to discuss about WH words interrogative. WH words interrogative means when, where, why. I hope that everything will be clear now in your mind. So I will give you some direct example of WH words type. WH words type when, where, why. And in the last video I told you about how many and how much. How many is used with countable noun and how much is used with uncountable noun, and about which you will study in your parts of speech. There are two categories of noun. One is called countable and another is called uncountable. With countable noun, you may use s or es in order to make it plural, but on the other hand, with uncountable noun, we cannot use s or es. If we use s or es, definitely it is wrong. Sometimes it changes its meaning. So, always avoid using s or es with uncountable noun. I will give you some example of how many and how much once again. I am going to discuss here WH words type interrogative. Suppose that how many glasses of water. How many glasses of water, right? How many glasses of water? This is a very big expression. How many glasses of water? Here we are finding two nouns. Glasses. Glasses, it is called countable noun because glass and glasses are used it as a plural. How many glasses of water? Water is uncountable noun. Many is used for glasses, not for water. How many glasses of water have you had at noon? Right, this is our example. How many glasses of water have you had at noon? How many glasses of water have you had? What does it mean, had here? Had means, to take, right? And this is the third form of have, has, and after that we need the third form, had. How many glasses of water have you had at noon? Now, second example, how much? Right? How much information? Information is uncountable noun, so we cannot use here information. If we use information, if we add s or es with it, it is wrong. How many information? That is wrong. We have to say how much information. We cannot use s, and always remember information is uncountable noun. How much information has she? How much information has she collected? Collected about his business. This is your example. How much information has he collected about his business? Information, once again, information is uncountable noun. That's why information, right? It is used much, not many. And your subject is she. She is singular. That's why I used here has. And you cannot use like this, right? Suppose that if you find the examples like this, how much information she has, that is grammatically wrong. If you find interrogation mark in the end of the sentence, always remember auxiliary is used before subject, not after subject. So the correct expression will be like this: how much information has she? Okay, how much information has she collected about his business? This is your example. And the third example is how many pieces of furniture. Furniture is uncountable noun, always remember, and I have used pieces of furniture in order to make it countable. furniture. We cannot say many furnitures, we cannot say. In order to make furniture countable, I have used pieces. Pieces, it is partitive. How many pieces of furniture? How many pieces of furniture have they ordered? How many pieces of furniture have they ordered for the college? This is your example. How many pieces of furniture have they ordered for the college? So you can see I gave you 3 examples, and I also provided you a little bit information about countable and uncountable noun, which will help you, I hope. How many pieces of furniture have they ordered for the college? Once again I am telling you, furniture is uncountable noun, so I used pieces of furniture in order to make it countable. Okay, and now I will just give you 2 or 3 examples more. I hope you got it properly. Okay, suppose that, one more example, how, only how, right? No, many or much, or just I am going to give you example only how. How has she managed? How has she managed to meet the minister? This is your next example. How has she managed to meet the principal? And what is to meet here? To meet, it is called infinitive, right? And your subject is she, and you can say auxiliary has been used here. How has she managed to meet the minister? Okay, in the same way, why? Why has Tom? Why has Tom not done his work honestly today? We may use today, but we cannot use yesterday, because today refers to present time and yesterday refers to past time. Why has Tom not done his work honestly? What is honestly? Honestly, it is called manner, and today it is called time. I told you many times we have to apply MPT. First of all, we have to take M, and after that we have to take P, and after that we have to take time. So this is your example. Why has Tom not done his work honestly today? Okay. And now we have to take some example using who. Who, always remember, who is a singular word. It functions in both ways. It is a question word. It is a question word as well as it is subject. Where you find who, always remember, definitely the verb must be singular. So if you find who, we have to take who, and after that we have to use has, not have, because who is singular expression. And after that we need the third form, that is called past participle, and object, after that others. This is the pattern, and which you have to apply properly here. Who plus subject plus who plus has plus third form of the verb plus object plus others. I will give you some example. Who has torn your book into pieces. This is your example. Who has torn your book into pieces? Who is working in both ways? It is a question word as well as it is your subject. Who has torn your book into pieces? One more sentence. Who has taught? Who has taught you physics? Who has taught you physics this month? This is your example. Who has taught you physics this month? And never be misguided by thinking that you is subject, that's why have will be used. Never be misguided like this, because who, it is your subject as well as it is your question word. Wherever you find who, always remember that who is your singular. Who has taught you physics, and you, it is not subject but it is object, right? I hope everything is clear now. First example I gave you, who has torn your book into pieces, and the second example is who has taught physics, who has taught you physics this month. Okay, now I will ask you some error related to present perfect tense, and you have to find out where is the mistake. As you know, in present perfect tense we cannot use past denoting time, so I want that this idea should impress your memory. That's why I am going to give you one more example. My mother has bought a computer for me. My mother has bought a computer for me last month. Sorry, this is your example. My mother has bought a computer for me last month. The same example, my mother has bought a computer for me last month. The example is wrong, and you cannot remove here last month. It cannot be removed. What you have to remove? You have to remove only has or have, whatever you find, whether it is has or have. In order to correct the sentence, you have to remove has or have, and the sentence will go in past indefinite tense. Everything is equal now. Past indefinite tense and timing is also past, tense is also past. But with the present perfect tense, you cannot use any past denoting time. I hope it is clear. Okay. Now we have to take next tense, that is present perfect continuous tense. I am going to tell you about present perfect continuous tense. This is your next heading, present perfect continuous tense. As you can see, present refer to the present time that is going on. We are living in the present time. Present refer to what is happening. And perfect, I taught you in the last video, wherever you find perfect, you need the third form of the verb, that is called past participle. So perfect indicate the third form and it is called past participle. And wherever you find continuous, continuous indicates that is going on. In order to express continuity, we use ing form, that is called present participle. So here we need ing form that indicates continuity. And third form is called past participle, right? And ing form it is called present participle. It is called present participle. Is it possible that in this sentence, in this tense, we have to use third form plus ing form? Is it possible or not? Just you think. Then after that I will tell you whether it is possible or not. Present perfect tense, perfect means third form and continuous means ing form. Is it possible that in this tense we have to use third form plus ing form? Is it possible or not? Not possible. Okay, I will tell you it is possible. Because in present perfect continuous tense, we use auxiliary has been or have been, and after that we use ing form. For example, has been, and after that we use have been, and after that we use ing form, the first form of the verb. Right? Has and have, as you know, these two words refer to present. And what is the past? Had. Had refers to the past. Has and have, this is called has and have, refers to present. So, present and perfect. Always remember, perfect means the third form of the verb. Been, it is the third form of the verb. What is the first form of it? The first form of it is be. I am writing for you. Be, it is the first form, and second form is called was a verb. Okay, be, it is called first form, was and were, they are called the second form. And what is third form? Third form is called been. Wherever you find been, you should think that it is the third form of the verb, right? Be, this is the first form, was, were, second form, and been, it is third form. So, has, have refer to present, and perfect means been, and continuous means ing form. It is possible now, has been, have been plus first form plus ing. That's why the heading name is given present perfect continuous tense. Okay, now it is possible. Are you satisfied? Okay. In present perfect continuous tense, we find continuity of any action just like present continuous tense. Suppose that somebody is saying it is raining. It is raining means it is raining at present time. Suppose that somebody is saying my mother is washing my clothes. It means to say the activity is going on. Your mother is in the mid of the process. Suppose that somebody is saying the police are investigating the case. It means to say the police are in the mid of any activity. In present perfect continuous tense, we find the action going on. But in this tense, we find the combination, a type of combination of past and present, and it may be future. I mean to say, in this tense, we find any action starting from the past, and it will just proceed, it will come to the present, and most probably it may go to the future. But on the other hand, in present continuous tense, we do not find any relation to the past. For example, if I say it is raining, the boys are playing football, I am teaching you English. These type of examples refer only to the present. And suppose that somebody is saying, I have been teaching you for 2 years. I have been teaching you for 2 years. It means that you were teaching in the past, you are still teaching, and most probably you will continue teaching us in future. So in present perfect continuous tense, we find a type of link, past, present and future. I will show you through a diagram. Okay, one thing is clear, that in present perfect continuous tense we have to use auxiliary has been or have been. Has, as you know, has refers to singular and have refers to future, and been, it is third form, and after that we have to use ing form, that is called present participle. Suppose that Right. What is present perfect continuous tense? I will explain through this line. This is past time. Right? This is called present time. And this is called future time. In this tense, any action will start from past and it will just go into the present. From here it will go here, and after that from present it will go to future, just like this. Now if I give you an example, it has been raining. It has been raining since Tuesday. This is your example. It has been raining since Tuesday. One more sentence. It is raining. Right? What is the difference? You have to understand the nuances. You have to understand the differences between these two examples. It has been raining since Tuesday. It means it started raining from Tuesday and it is still raining, and it may be in future it may be raining. But on the other hand, this example, it is raining. It is raining means it is raining in the present. It has no link with the past, or there is no guarantee, there is no certainty that it will just keep on raining in the future. This example is only limited to the present. On the other hand, this example, it has been raining since Tuesday, it is referring to the past and it is still raining and maybe in future. So I was telling you, in present perfect continuous tense, any action will start from past time and it will go into the present. From present it may go into the future. And definitely you will find time expression in it, and for it you need preposition since or for. In order to tell time expression, we have to use since or for. Suppose that if you find any time that is point, that is definite, we need since for it. Definite time. Definite time means point. Point of time, you may say point of time, or you may say any definite time, point of time. In order to express point of time, we need preposition since, and in order to express period of time, we have to use for. Right? Suppose that I am saying since morning, since evening, since 2005, since 2006, since 12 o'clock. These expressions are called point because they are indicating one. But on the other hand, if I say for 2 hours, for 3 hours, for 4 hours, for many months, these expressions do not indicate any definite time or any point. In order to tell point of time, we need preposition since, and in order to express period of time, we need preposition for. So it has been raining since Tuesday. Since Tuesday, it means to say it started raining from Tuesday. Tuesday, it is the point. If I say it has been raining for 2 days, we cannot say since, we have to use for 2 days. And lots of examples have appeared in your examination upon since and for. Some people use since, some people for, and they are mistaken and they tend to create lots of problem. But one thing you have to keep in your mind, for point of time we have to use since, and for period of time we have to use for. Okay, once again I recap. In present perfect tense, present refer, that is going on, perfect means third form, and continuous means ing form. So in present perfect tense we need auxiliary has or have, with singular has and with plural have, and after that perfect third form been, it is third form of the verb, and after that continuous it is ing form, that is called present participle. And in this tense any action will start from past and it will go into the present, and from present it will go into future. Okay, I hope everything is clear. So we have to take, first of all, we have to take assertive sentences. I'm going to give you some examples about assertive sentences. First of all, we have to discuss positive and negative assertive sentences. Okay, my friend has been living. My friend has been living in Delhi for 3 years. This is your example. What is written here? My friend has been living in Delhi for 3 years. My friend, this is your subject, and has, this is your auxiliary. And been, what is been? Been, it is your main verb, or you may say it is the third form of be. Been, this is the third form, that is called past participle. And living, this is called present participle. So the example is here, my friend has been living in Delhi for 3 years. For, it is called preposition, because in present perfect continuous tense we have to use preposition since or for. For point of time, the time that is definite, we need preposition since, and for period of time that is not definite, we have to use preposition for. So 3 years, it is not clear from which year I am talking, from 2005, 2006, 2008, it is not clear. So 3 years, this is period of time, and that is indefinite. So I used here preposition for. So the example is, my friend has been living in Delhi for 3 years. One more sentence, I have been teaching. I have been teaching English since 2010. This is your example. I have been teaching English since 2010. You may see, since 2010 it is definite time, because I am talking here point. That's why I use preposition since. I have been teaching English since 2010. And the third example is, my elder brother has been preparing for SSC. My elder brother has been preparing for SSC and for many years. This is your third example. My elder brother has been preparing for SSC for many years. My elder brother, this is your subject, and I am talking about my elder brother. I am talking about brother, elder brother. It is your singular subject. My elder brother has been, this is your auxiliary. Has, it is your auxiliary, and been, it is the main verb. Main verb, you remember main verb which can be turned into second form, third form, first form, that is called main verb. My elder brother has been preparing for SSC for many years. Many years, that is not definite, so I use preposition for. Right? Sometimes examples will come in your examination like this. Like this. It is raining. It is raining. Cats and dogs. Cats and dogs. It is a phrase. Cats and dogs means heavily, downpour. right? It is raining cats and dogs since last Monday. This is your example. What is written here? It is raining cats and dogs since last Monday. Last Monday, this is period. This is not period, sorry. This is not period, this is point. So I used preposition since. It is raining cats and dogs since last Monday. And I am going to divide it into three parts. A, this portion is called B, and this portion is called C. And here it is written no error. You have to find out which portion is wrong here. It is raining cats and dogs since last Monday. If you find since or for and after that time expression, always remember the sentence must go in present perfect continuous tense, not in present continuous tense. And I used here present continuous tense, and in the C portion I used since last Monday. That is wrong. So we have to use it has been raining. We cannot say it is raining. We have to say it has been raining. If you find since and for, always remember the sentence should go in present perfect continuous tense. This portion is wrong. The correction should be like this. It has been. It has been raining cats and dogs. Cats and dogs since last Monday. This is your correction. Lots of examples like this have appeared in different examination. It has been raining cats and dogs since last Monday. One more sentence I will give you that is very important for your examination, like this. Sometimes example will come like this. Jill has not been meeting us properly for Wednesday. This is your example. What is written here? Jill has not been meeting us properly for Wednesday. I hope you found what is the problem with the sentence. The problem with the sentence is that Wednesday, this is point, this is not period. So we have to use preposition for. We have used preposition for, that is wrong. We have to use preposition since. With period of time we need preposition for, and with point of time we need preposition since. I hope it is clear. And now in the next video we will discuss about negative sentences and interrogative. That's all. Thanks a lot.